Thanks for tuning in, Derek Vinci Toys subscribers, G1 Transformers fans. I've got a very, very spectacular item in the box here that I'm going to show you. So this was, I'm selling this one on consignment. It was not shipped to me. I just collected this in hand. This will be up for sale perhaps this weekend. It's going to be an auction. Now, this is just going to be a brief talk about this. I'm actually going to have the owner up on here probably next week to have a chat about this, along with the history of this particular character and the steps taken after this after the introduction of this character to the world. So, I mean, look, my title on my video will probably give away who it is, but in case I didn't and I changed my mind to do that, I'm not going to give it away just yet. So, look, the gloves are out. The gloves are not off. When the gloves are out, it's something very special coming out of the box. So like I said, if I was actually shipping this, when I am shipping this to someone, it will not be in a box this size. It will be, this is a handover in Western Australia. When I ship that, it will be in a ridiculously secure box. It'll probably be double boxed. Anyway, enough of that. I built you up a little bit. Let's have a look. So just a bit of packaging material that's just going to get launched. And there she goes. All right, so this is the man in here. Is probably, definitely without a doubt, top 3 villains of all time. And if you want to dispute that, just talk to the glove man, talk to the hand, because I don't want to hear it. Now, this guy's top 3 villain all time. Perhaps one, Darth Vader is bloody hard to beat. All right, I'm sorry, it's hard to beat Vader as your number 1 villain, but this guy's probably the only man in the planet, or whatever galaxy, that can give Vader a shake. So who have we got here, guys? If you got a clue, let's have a look. I speak of none other than Megatron himself. Now, this isn't Megatron, guys. This is pre-Megatron. This is where Megatron came from. So do you guys know what it is? Who is it, guys? This is P-38, the Walt P-38, Man from U.N.C.L.E. This is pre-Transformers, man. This is 1983 Japan. You won't see too many of these, definitely in Australia. I think the actual print run of these is ridiculously low, considering it's such a popular character, and it's the very first Megatron ever came out. So, and this one is, you can see the box it's got like a fake leather look to it, so it's like cobbled leather, like a suitcase. The top bit has a plastic handle to imitate a suitcase, like an ammunition sort of thing, and the back's got a beautiful photo of it. So this is the mold they used for Megatron, G1 Megatron. So I'm going to open it up. Now, this is almost impossible to find like this, right? Like this box, the flaps are not broken here. There's a little bit of sticky tape repair on the top. They were partially ripped, not by me or even the owner, but they popped up like that. And then what you see then is just, I'm not going to hog the view for a moment myself. It's like Pulp Fiction. You guys seen Pulp Fiction when they open the suitcase and just gold light hitting at you? That's what's going on here. You've got something spectacular here. This is him himself. So like I said, there's going to be a absolute detailed review of this guy, and we're also going to go through the history of Megatron. I've got it lined up to have a number of Megatrons from this boy, the start of it all, through to some of the modern day Encore releases, and we're going to talk about them and go through them in pretty good depth. But this is just a bit of a preview to get you guys a little bit excited. This is coming up for sale. Now, I'm not going to transform this guy, no chance in hell, but I'll handle it quickly, and I'll show you what it is. So it comes with a beautiful piece of styrofoam. There's a plastic sheet that goes over the top. So this Megatron. Now, you cannot get this into the country because it's got firing plastic pellets. It actually launches from Megatron himself, as well as from the stock section. So see if I can get that out nicely. Now, this foam is in spectacular condition, so I'm going to be super gentle. So there's actually a little cavity inside the stock part here where you can put a pellet, and I'll show you what they look like in a moment. And you pull it back here. You pull it back here, and it fires. So that's got a firing mechanism in the stock, the butt of the gun. Insane. And then so it's got all the standard Megatron G1 parts. I'm just going to put them on the bubble wrap rather than down on my counter. And the silencer and the... So this is just immaculate. This is unplayed with condition. I haven't seen a Megatron this nice, let alone a pre-Megatron. I've never seen this Megatron in my life. So then it comes with actual targets, cardboard targets. Came with this thing, so you'd set them up and you'd shoot them down with these pellets. Again, you will not find a complete one of these. Like, it's almost unheard of to see it like this. And in this kind of condition, like, even his little laser thing, he's got, that chrome is flawless. 100% flawless. Like, it's like you just picked this up in Japan in '83 now. And then this Megatron was super cool. It comes with a sword. Look at that. This sword does have a couple of sort of imperfections. I think they're factory black spots, which is missing a silver. But how sick is the sword, man? This sword was re-released in the Encore. I can't remember what anniversary of Transformers the Encore version of Megatron was, but this sword is re-released in the Encore version of Megatron. I've actually got that at the moment, and it's a far different tip. So the lines, I've been through this with the owner of this, he's so passionate about this. The lines on there are far deeper and thicker on the re-release, the Encore re-release, and the tip of the sword is less sharp and more, it's a wider sort of tip. And smoother as well, so very cool difference. And you can obviously, it's a good way of telling Encore versus genuine man from Uncle Megatron accessory. So then I've got the other target, so I'll move the targets out of the way, and then the pellets. Now this is the only thing that just makes this not factory fresh, is the fact that the pellets or bullets or whatever you want to call them are not on the plastic tree, and that's hard to pick up with a glove, but they're the little red bullets. They are also, I believe, these red bullets came out in Encore, as an Encore version of this Megatron as well. That also fires, but that's the red bullet, so they came on a plastic tree. That's pretty much the only thing that doesn't make this item dead mint. Then you've got the instructions. So you've got the instructions in just superb condition. They've been opened a couple of times. You can see a few folds. I'm not going to even open them all the way. But the instructions in really nice, fully intact condition. And then you've got the little Takara catalogue as well, which is really cool. It's got it's got photos of the pre-release Transformers, and it's got some Shogun Warriors, so, and some characters I don't even know what they are. So that's a really cool catalogue. And that says Takara 1974, that catalogue, which is nuts. And then what you've all been waiting for is Mr. Uncle himself. Now, like I said, I am not transforming him right now. If the owner wishes to transform him on another video, he's more than welcome to do so, but that is it there. Now look at that. Incredible condition. So it's straight off the bat, I had a bit of a combo with him. There are some big time tells with this, with the COO. So this one just says made in Japan, Takara. There's no mention of Hasbro. There's no date. So I've seen the different stamps. They both have the MC1213 on this side here, but there's no date. There's no Hasbro. I've seen the stamps for G1, pre-rub, Encore. It's incredible. But also, like I said, this one has the firing mechanism. So you pull that trigger back and it shoots a pellet. So there's a little, in the top chamber here, there's a little area where you can pop the pellet in, and then when you shoot it, flicks it out. I'm not also going to do that now. I don't feel right playing with this. I feel like it's not a toy. Now the plastic parts of it are also like gold, and it's got like a more gold finish to it than G1 Megatron. And it's got swirls. You see these cool swirls, particularly through the tip. It's just an incredible, incredible piece. So that's 1983. You're talking, you know, 45, 47, sorry. Can I count? No, I can't. 42 years old. Megatron, and that is in near on shop condition. It is. That's in retail condition, like straight out of the box, untouched. Just ridiculous condition. So look, like I said, you will not see a lot of these around at all. Complete. You might see a couple incompletes. You might see them, you know, pretty average condition. I would love to know. Obviously, I'm in Australia. I'd love to know if there's a whole lot of people in Australia with these. I'd love to know how many of these are down under. I would imagine not a whole lot. Now, these are coming, like I said, this guy's going to come up for auction in the next few days. Unfortunately, I will not be shipping this internationally. There's no chance that any Australian customs will probably let it leave. There's not too many countries that will allow this to probably enter. I'm sure as hell not transforming it and hiding it in robot mode or anything weird like that. At the moment, we can't ship to US anyway, due to the tariffs. They've banned shipping to the US for items over $100. I've got a funny feeling these items are just a tad bit over $100. Probably if I rip off a little bit of the styrofoam, it's probably worth $100. Just kidding, obviously, but yeah, this is a hell of a piece. So like I said, this will be an auction. There'll be a reserve on it. Can't tell you exactly what that's going to be at the moment. That's still kind of being determined, but like I said, this has only been handled a couple of times. I'm only ever going to handle it probably this time and one more time for some photos. With gloves, of course. So there he is. That's the Man from Uncle 1983, pre-Megatron. Walter, P38, MC13. Unbelievable Takara, genuine Takara, obviously. Unbelievable piece of Transformers history right there. Megatron is the ultimate villain. And this is the first one that ever came out. Incredible. And in that condition. Anyway, like I said, this was just a preview vid. Get you a little bit excited about what's coming up. I love bringing cool stuff that you're not going to see too often. And I'd love to see you find me one of these for sale in Australia today. Looking like this. If you do have one in Australia, please comment or flick me a message. I would love to know how long you had it for, what you paid for it, that kind of thing. I'd love to know anything like that. I'd love to know, yeah, the history of this and how many there are. This particular owner purchased this, had a friend that used to go to Japan for business and he loved Megatron, so I got him to pick it up for one. He's actually got two, believe it or not. He's keeping one. So he got his mate coming back from Japan who's working there for business to bring it with him. Incredible. And obviously never played with it. Big Megatron fan. Yowza. I tell you what, if it was a piece that I'd want to keep myself, it's this gorgeous piece right here, but it's not for me, unfortunately. That's a bit above my pay grade, this guy here, so this could be yours very soon. So keep an eye here, please. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe here. This is where you're going to see all these previews. I've now got a ridiculous Transformers guru local to my state in about an hour's drive from me that's willing to help me out with a lot of high-end Transformer informational things. So if you're a big fan of Transformers, you think I don't know crap about Transformers, you might be right. I'm learning, but I've got quite the guru coming up to help me out on this channel, go through some insane pieces. Now this is one of the better ones, but there is some absolutely mental stuff coming up on this channel that we're going to be talking about and comparing. And yeah, get ready for it. So if you're a G1 lover, pre-G1 lover, please subscribe to this channel. You're going to see some wild content. And there's going to be a lot of informational stuff about spotting fakes and identifying knockoffs, encores. And there's going to be a few history lessons on Megatron, on Prime, on some of the major characters. So get ready, guys. I'm up on my Transformers game. I'm leveling up on my Transformers. It's not just Star Wars on this channel. I'm bringing some ridiculous G1 and pre-G1 stuff. So get ready for it, guys. Please subscribe. If you know a Transformers fan that thinks he knows it all, send him this way, because hopefully I'll be able to, with the help of some other lovely, fine gentlemen, show them something they don't know. Or maybe they can help shed some light on some stuff for us too. That's what it's all about. Information, guys. Information and knowledge is power. And of course, a lot of fun. So thanks, guys. Keep watching. Like I said, this guy's coming up for auction. I've got some wicked G1. Honestly, I can't say it enough. I've got some wicked G1 stuff coming up. So please keep watching, guys. And comment anything about this you want. If you got one, please comment. If you got a question, want to know something, can tell me something I didn't mention, please. I'm not going to say I know everything and I don't want to hear what you have to say. I would listen to every single word you say, and if you teach me something, you teach us all something, I'm happy, man. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Like, there's no ego here, man. I love it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please keep watching.